Okay, remember how I said I worked at that dispensary? And then I told you that I had passed on being... They wanted me like 3 spots higher, 4 spots higher than where I was. But I took the job at the dispensary, truthfully, to be stoned and write comedy. You say that's under ambitious? I'm like, yeah, but I was aspiring to be a comedian, so it was like the perfect deal. And then they offered me, I mean, they can deny whatever the fuck they want, to be a consultant for the firm that I was hired to place me in the dispensary, not even for the dispensary. And I said, no. Actually, I would have been really kick-ass at that job. It's basically an efficiency expert. You go in, I actually would have done very well. You go into different places or meet with different individuals and you tell them how to become better at what they're doing. I see it all the time, like restaurants, like what they could do, setups, little changes, you know, etc. That would really change everything. But anyway, and you guys probably said no, and then they offered me the management position for the little lobby, and I said no because I was like, no, I'm here to have as little responsibility as possible. That's why I'm taking this job. And so I will show you that I wrote. Now I passed over the management position to my friend Sierra, but here's me kind of stepping in, helping Sierra out. I told you that there's no inventory list. I got blamed. No, they never said it. They never would say it directly. But basically what I told you happened is Sierra didn't know. She's a 19-year-old trying to be a manager with zero guidance for this store, okay? And she didn't have an inventory system for 4 months. This is a problem because if you, let's say, get an order and something's missing or there's an extra of something or a customer returns something or something gets broken or whatever, now your inventory is off. It doesn't mean theft, it just means that's just what happens. So here's me actually trying to help Sierra out without her really knowing. And I'm like, look, I'm trying to put together an inventory price list for the snacks at the Compassion store. I'm missing the following prices. And this is at Acme Business, okay? Okay, so I'm trying to help with the inventory system, even though it's not my job. I'm just minimally being like, okay. And she writes me back, price list for everything you know, wish you job, CGC, okay, blah, blah, blah. I ask her for some more stuff, and she writes me back. Told you. And then, now Abraham was an editor. That's why he edited my thing. That's what he does. Here's Julie, that bitch that set me up to get me fired. It was a sting, man. It was a sting. So she does exist. She was just calling me off schedule. And then here's Abraham, who he edited the letter. Because he's an editor. He's not even a writer, though. This is me trying to get my check, which had not been there on time. And this is at Acme, so same thing, CGC. And I'm just saying, you guys are stalling on this check. And they did. They did for a long time. But eventually I did get it. But it just always happens now. Okay? And I write them to say, you know, you really need to get me that check. Okay? Everything that I said checked out.